Red Nation Live. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like our Facebook page for the baddest Sim Hip Hop interviews.
Yo, ready when you're red. I'm MobXTheDon. This is Red Nation Live, the podcast, episode 22. You know we're doing it big. On the big 20, we had Junior Brown. 21, we had GZE, man of the moment. He just murdered Noble, and it was a two-part thing. And it's Red Nation Live, and we had to do justice. Tunguramba tunema big data chete. Yeah. And today I got a legend. A 5-star hip-hop general, multi-award winner, hitmaker, the greatest hip-hop performer, the definition of hip-hop, not Zim hip-hop. Get that right, hip-hop. Because it's just not, it doesn't have one element of the 5 major elements. He's blessed with MCing, moving crowds, he moves crowds, lifestyle and swag, dancer, b-boy, bad boy. Yeah, and he's a bad boy too, yeah. Zim hip-hop, and the 5th crucial element, knowledge. Rapper in Zimi had more headlines than any other rapper on the press. Apana mnanimba headlines, he has the most performances for my hip-hop acts all over. I'm not just talking about Nyagateche, Mazoe, we're talking all over the world. We're talking about Australia, Europe, Canada, America. He's been there. The Tazoida Cash, Mdaradzira, Shaq, the original Shaq, Stana, Mkoma Dez. This is an honor, my nigga. You a big, I'm starstruck right now. But it is what it is. You're a big nigga. Yeah.
No, it's
You're
real
an
been
amazing
here.
dude,
Real
man.
been
You're
here,
always
man.
glowing.
I'm loving the vibe here, though. I'm loving the vibe, man. I don't even have to say anything. You know, you just walk in here and you know, yo, I'm welcome here.
You are welcome. You are.
The vibe is.
To tell you the truth, I know a whole lot of rappers from Round 5. Listen to us, but I've never chilling there with Jesus, my brother.
But I'm kind of a little bit ashamed. Because I remember when I was one of these at one of these awards, then I heard, and the winner is Red Nation. I'm like, I'm gonna go in this. So now I'm here and I'm looking at the award. I'm like, oh dang, okay.
Yeah.
But yo, we're up in here. It's all work. And thank you for the long list of everything. Now I know what to post next. Yeah, cool.
List to come up with the questions we had to come up with, because I was watching you on live this other day. You were being asked questions by fans.
You missed out one thing.
Yeah, what?
The only rapper about the heaviest Njani's in the country.
Don't worry, we're getting to that.
But anyway,
I like
take it away, man. Yeah,
I like the way you handle your life. You can be faced by anything. You go for the baddest women in Pataundi. Grenora. And you're proud to move about Grenora. How do you do that, my nigga?
I don't know.
You're dripping like that.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be ashamed.
You don't drip like you're from Grenora, man.
But it's the hood made me. The hood made me who I am, and I grew up at a time where dancehall, and I'm talking about the real dancehall. You know, when people used to put my speaker up a window, check alone, and being a rapper. In quotes, Msaladi, it really wasn't the thing because you were considered as soft. If you were gonna go Uchinzwa, R&B, Faith Evans, and a Tupac and what, you were soft. And everybody used to listen to dancehall because if you were Mrasta, Unorova Msaladi, technically that was it. Choosing to be Msaladi or Mpangi, it was the most difficult thing. But we did that. We did that in the hood. We did that in the hood, and you know, probably it's because tado bato heavy njani ona saka. Marasta ngasingabari makoso. Ansidonyepa. Evangisanyeva marasta ngasingabari makoso. Anza ande china chichumbo yakho just nemajina ngene mapatches black, red, chichi on. But still, yeah.
Ndingaruchitangira music manje. One thing I respect about you, you're a father, man. I think you got 2 beautiful daughters, if I'm correct. Yeah.
That's it. Eventually, man.
How old is the first one?
That's our road. The first one is turning 18, actually.
18.
Even though I'm only 22.
Yeah, 22. Just like 22.
I had Cameron. You know what?
2.
I had Cameron.
22.
I had the rapper Cameron say that
in
in one song where he goes for a confession. He's like, yo, father, I got a confession to make.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then the priest asked him, so how old are you? And he's like, it's been 19 years since my last confession, but I'm only 22. I understand now. I'm only 22. Yeah, my oldest daughter is 18 and the youngest is turning 3. But I'm
18 years old. Yes, you need to and you.
18 years telling someone who
you know what's amazing about you? You're a father, and I think you're a very responsible father. You love your daughters. That's one thing I know about you. You're a family man. Yeah. But most of these rappers, most of these musicians, vanoda music vachiri ku form 4, form 6, form 7 vapedza zvavari kuita vaenda kuyunivhesiti voita music paanozongonumburisa unongoona kuti drive yakumusic asi kwaretire. They retire to some job and they're just taking care of them.
Honestly,
but you've been a dad for 18 years.
Honestly,
18 years, and you still work ethic yako, it's on point. You got an album every year. You're the most awarded Zim hip hop. I think you do you even know what the awards, man?
I've lost count, but I'm gonna go back and say, you know, what you just mentioned. We have all these so-called rappers, like you mentioned, right? Form 4 and what? I want to call them fans. Enthusiastic fans that think they can do what their idol is doing. And then they try, and then they give up, they go back to being bank tellers, my postman, my parking meters, what, and what. Yeah, they still rap, but some of them are just fans that have the opportunity to get into the booth.
I can imagine you in a suit going to work every day, my nigga. You've always been
I tried doing that. I'll tell you, in my whole life, I've only gotten one check. And I even posted about it like, oh my God, guys, I actually got it. Yeah, I got that one check. I worked for 1 month.
Doing what?
I was working
RedNationLive.
I was working. I worked. I don't even know what it was called, but all I know is that I'm not even going to talk about it. I worked for a month. I wore trousers and a shirt, tie, chichi, rockstone. It was a long time ago, but then I just figured I couldn't do it for somebody. You know, I had to do it for myself because I had a whole lot of things to say, and I'd gone through a whole lot of life. You know, for me to be given rules, and this Moses in the so I just needed to do things by myself.
I respect for that. Not duty. Young forever, my nigga. Young forever. Young forever. That's hip hop. But not only hip hop is never growing up, my nigga. Hip hop is for the kids.
I'm that teenager. I embrace that shit. I embrace
but
it.
As this grow up being young,
teenager.
You're not mature in the head. Yeah, at the Torah, the 5th most valuable element in hip hop, knowledge. And for you to be doing hip hop for 10 years and staying alive, my nigga. Shit. And you're still dropping shit. This year, shit. You performed what you had a performance. I
Nah, but you know, I think it's just a matter of knowing what you want and realizing that this is your grind. You have to make it work. And sometimes when I've always been telling people, I even sang a song called Humble. And I used to tell people, I used to put a hashtag called Humble Munu and what. And people are like, humble, papa. I actually do have a lot to brag about.
Yeah.
But I don't. You know, just for being there for the longest time. I think I'm the only rapper that's been there for the longest time in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, respect to that. Respect to that.
If I want to stretch it, I could say Africa, actually.
Africa.
Because I don't think I know any other rapper that's been doing it for 22 years.
You know what's fucked up about African hip hop, Zim hip hop, and whatnot? Our documentation is fucked up. Saka, we don't have proper figures. Kuti. No,
I'm not talking about the first. I'm talking about just
knowing
and hearing. Yeah.
You just get credited for saying this Stana, you've been doing it for the most. Thank you. Wakasava era chakuti. Do you wakatanga kuita first like shout out to you. Song yakabvisa ku Urban Grooves. According to me, yakabvisa kuti apasina Urban Grooves. Kwani inonzi Zim hip hop, kwani Zim dance, kwani that other bullshit. Yo ujani ningirigini song yakwe na Toby. Yeah, that song was not Urban Grooves. That song was hip hop. That song was hip hop.
But I thought it started at Hameno. La 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 with Kevy Trinity. I don't know if you still remember.
Kevy Trinity, Urban Groove. But
I'm just saying, I thought that's where they started. But
akasitanga kuti kuchitsemura kuti yanzi ichi challenge me bounce.
I feel you.
Niggas need to dress a certain type of way. Notice tenge tiri mugango Kevy Trinity yangonzi Urban Groove na Shinzo na some other niggas. But wakastarisa pakauya that ningirigini ini style vaindiona vese wakatarisa bounce racho wakatarisa lyrical content. Urban Grooves wataura Kevy. Yeah, good example Kevy. Urban Grooves it was more love songs, it was more keyboards and whatnot. But you listen to the record.
It was very radio friendly.
You listen to that record, Mazao Nupakatanga Kuya Trap. That track sounded like Painitsa T.I. Utonota bounce ya chinja bana papa. Mahuku ta kunyanya. Atisiri humble.
I'm sorry, but
Urban Grooves was humble.
You see, now, okay, now you have me. Listen, I gotta agree with you on one thing now, because Portauti, that sound, it related Painetsa T.I. and what was the bounce, and T.I. has been the trap king. Yeah. And now when people start mentioning trap, and I'm like, we've been doing this. I did this 10 years ago.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to trap right now. I'm trying to do the next best thing. Because we lead and the rest follow. I've done trap before.
Yeah.
But most people don't know. And they want to talk about stuff and they want to remove things. And I'm sorry, let me mention this. I mentioned it yesterday at a certain show when I said you cannot have a future without your history.
Exactly.
The second you try and ignore the history, what you are doing is not the future. You're trying to be now, but you can't be now because there's people that have been doing it.
Yeah.
So you're just a hater, you are fake, you are non-existent. Because what you're doing, somebody's been doing it. So wait for the history or whatever it is to be made first, then you can come through.
Yeah.
All right, so we have been doing this. We've got people that have been rapping. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna say there wasn't a Maskiri, there wasn't Kingpin, there wasn't Munetsi, there wasn't Mau Mau. Those guys, they were there so that we could be there.
Exactly. Shout out to Kingpin, Munetsi,
or the next
Mau
people,
Mau.
or what?
Yeah.
Or even the people that were there. I believe the first rapper, if I'm gonna say, I don't know if it was Danso or what. We got that Kanamatumbo, you know, Kanda. You know, Shanisa condom. Or it was dancehall or what, I don't know what we can call it, because now we even call Vanchoga hip hop. But yeah. So, yeah, he's got a trap song that's, it's making waves during this Corona period.
Is it hard?
But it's actually deep. It's banging more than most rappers I know right now.
Yeah.
Because with hip hop you need a lot of things to do banging.
Yeah, tell us about what you need.
You need a lot of things because your dressing has to be on point.
Yeah,
right. You gotta have a little change in your pocket, right? And right now, look at our table.
Yeah.
We over what most of these hip hop artists can make in like 3, 4, 5 months. Right now, that's hip hop. Because you're not gonna try and sing about bottles yet you ain't never been in a club. You don't even know what a club looks like. Right? You've never been in a VIP.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're a hip hop artist, right? Okay, I this is nothing to brag about, but I know I've been arrested. I've been
Arrested for what?
I've been behind the bars. I've been in the penitentiary.
Yeah, penitentiary.
Nah, I mean,
Like an OG.
I've been there. I've been through the struggle. This was all because of my struggles.
Yeah.
You know, things that I've been going through. And when I was out there, in fact, when I was during that period, I even made a song that went big. I even recorded a song and I sang about that. So hip hop, it's just crazy like that. But now what's said, you need a whole lot of elements. Because like if you're a hip hop artist and then somebody puts word out there that you know that dude, what's his name? Fire, what?
Yeah.
He's lying. He borrows his shoes.
Exactly.
He's got nowhere to stay or what.
Yo,
Your credibility as a rapper is gone.
yeah. Pandokunzo mabhazi sandanzwa chinotanga kuti hita is your music on radio without the visuals, and you coming out as this expensive bowler type nigga. Pando zvandotarisa kuona pandozera shit. Ndozvaibwera zimi ipo kuti disappointment iyo yairwadza. But iwewe mai paunozoona stana manje, unoona stana kana unoona stana
it makes no sense. You know what I would suggest? I know this is wrong.
You've been
this is
down
wrong.
with fashion ever since.
But as far as hip hop is concerned, I believe we cannot have like the first song, Ras Bombi, singing hip hop. Okay, Bow Wow got away with it because he had the backing of Snoop. But in Zim, you can't have this lady saying, "Hey, my niggas, yo, shut up! Hey, what the fuck?" Dude, we'll smack the black out of you. Right?
Yeah. Like a true OG.
It's about someone with command. Because you're saying things that you want people to listen to, are dare to follow, and what. So it's about you being the G that you are.
Yeah.
That is hip hop. And a lot of these kids, like you said, a kid out of high school, he's trying to talk about it. He wants to be, he's a king or what. What can you command?
Exactly.
Like a certain somebody that's grown. Let's go to a certain somebody that's grown. Right.
Certain somebody. Shit.
Your whole life, you've never popped a bottle.
Damn.
Right. You in a club, ukutengerwa doro.
Yeah.
Anunziza. Auna kana a bad bitch that walks next to you or even wants to be with you. Right.
It's a bad bitch. Yeah, bad.
Look,
yeah.
Your footprints are only found Mukombi. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm not saying that is wrong, but you want to be a hip hop artist and you want to command authority. So we start mentioning these things.
Yeah.
Right. They talk about culture, and the only thing they talk about is fighting, which is now the norm. When they say hip hop, they want to put fighting. But that ain't it. Let's all include that you gotta have shits.
You gotta have shit. You gotta be
in a position of command.
You
walk to a club. What are the elite clubs in Zimbabwe? You walk to Pablo's. You walk to Dreams, Yellow, or whatever it is. The bouncer's like, "Oh, yo, you're here." They lift up that chain and you walk through.
Yeah.
You're that hip hop artist.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have.
You're gonna be in a queue and you wanna tell me that you have something to say. No, nigga, shut up. That ain't it. For me, that ain't it. Right.
How did you get your confidence, man? Nigga, you are the most confident rapper ever. And boost up confidence in my rappers is like you come from a wealthy family, your dad is involved in politics, you're richichi. But you've been down with fashion ever since. Mazwaita urwana, wanzware dis fatality, papa, mairwa matrobek, you used to rock that shit really at its best. We understand na mtown ajifamba akafika 3/4 akafika cap and kumechesa cap. We call that shit butter. Hey, zvainetsa kuita kwa expensive caps are expensive and to match that shit with a sneaker, but unoona stanga chifamba mutauni muna angwa amwe achita unga ari kutorwa mapicture achita unga ari kutorwa achita sei ababa unotozvona that somebody has got an important mission, that somebody is important usingatozoti anoimba neza.
I said it before that if you're an artist, right, no matter what kind of artist you are, when people see you, they gotta be able to ask you, you just look like somebody before you even say anything. But besides that, though, I'm able to be me because from the onset, I've always been me.
Yeah.
Right. I never tried to be anybody. And right now, if you were to take out $1 million, I'll tell you, one of one of my favorite hip hop artists, right? Okay, fine. They're not even many, right? Heavy D, Keith Murray, we got GZE, Nas. Pliers is still my favorite from now. Like one of my favorite.
You ask these little kids about these niggas, Keith Murray, Plies.
The most beautifulest thing in this world. But anyway, but my point is gonna be, if you put $1 million here, and say to me, sing for me a full Jay-Z, Keith Murray. And these are my favorite to the bone.
Keith Murray.
Tupac to the bone, Biggie to the bone. But I cannot sing you a full song.
Why is that?
Because I've never been a fan. There were people I enjoyed their music. I enjoyed their music, but I've never been a fan, because the second you're a fan, now what you've done to yourself as an artist is that you've said, this is the best there is, the best there was, the best there could ever be, right? So if I rise, I can only get up to here. Yeah. Because I'm following these people. I can never go over that.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what their next step is. So they can just go any other way. I might not be able to follow. So I've always liked the music. I've listened to the music like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. But I never followed that. Because I knew there was Dez or Stunner to take care of. I needed to do my own thing. So I am actually able right now to decide I'm going to rap over and beat a bit. No one can tell me shit because I ain't following nobody. This is my road. So I could do that next year. I could do that next year. It's not about being a trendsetter. It's about doing what I want to do. You call me a trendsetter because I decided to build a foundation around what I do. If you break down my walls, trust me, my foundation is still my foundation is still going to stand. And I can always build from my foundation. But most of these guys, they have no foundation. So I won't even say we'll break down their walls because you're not going to have a foundation.
Let's take it back to the
cabin.
No, let's take it back to the foundation. Before you were Stana, Desmond, went to primary school, you in high school.
I was in Glenora in primary, and high school, I was a PE boy. So, Prince Edward. Yeah. So, and I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. I wasn't singing either.
I know. You were a dancer. You were a dancer.
Everybody was a dancer.
You were a dancer.
Because I enjoyed dancing to Tupac, Biggie, and everything, you know. But then...
What made you want to get in the game?
Being a dancer, right. Then
I
met up, it's a long story, but I met up with the guys that sang. Let's just fast forward and say I met up with the guys that sang.
Nigga, you inspired me. And
I will lie. I was inspired by poverty. I just didn't want to go broke. I needed to feed my family. Like I said, I got an 18-year-old daughter.
That's hip-hop right there.
I had my daughter when I was like really young, and it wasn't a mistake. It's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to grow up with my daughter or my son, or whichever came first, right? So I knew I needed to feed somebody. Right.
18 years.
Right. So as I was that young and I had a child and I stepped up. I'm the father that stepped up, and I was tailoring and designing clothes. And before that, I was actually a motor mechanic, but it's not something that I had inside. It's something that I was doing so that I could survive.
Red Nation exclusive. Stana muda viramzira no.
No, even if I stopped singing, see these cats, they're not even gonna make as much as I would make still. So they can shut up. But anyway, I'm saying from then I decided to do something that I loved. As being a dancer, we used to go to Bao and
from dancing,
So from dancing, I started dancing for a couple of guys. It was a mixed bag, right? It didn't exist from the guys that started the music. I'll talk about GZE was in a group, Trinity, XQ, Enemy, Maskiri, Shaman, Nathan, Rowan Royce, Rocky, and them guys.
I think you performed with Miss Arari Jr. You performed with Trinity.
You danced. Yep, I did. But now, what I figured then, from observing what was going on, right? We had these guys that sang, but something was missing, right? It's the entertainment.
Exactly.
Right? People wanted to hear the stuff that they hear on radio, but there was no entertainment. So and I approached these guys and I was like, yo, you see, I could come on your set and just dance. You know, you can do whatever it is that you're doing, and then I'll dance. And these guys, they sang, but they didn't have that, right?
Yeah.
So I started dancing, and you know, I would approach all these artists and start dancing and what, until people started enjoying the dancer guy. So then what I then started doing was, I am dancing, but I feel weird when I'm not supposed to dance and you there singing and I have to wait for my part. So why don't I hold the second mic and be your backup singer, since now I know your songs, right?
Yeah,
so I'll back you up, and when my dancing part comes, I can also dance. So by backing up, I started getting these notes and everything, and then...
Notes, exactly. Highlights.
And then I thought to myself, I'm
Knowledge.
dancing and I'm singing. I could sing and dance for myself. I'm sure I can do this. Then
exposure, and
exposure I had it, because then now eventually
people,
I had one song called Rudor Wemari, and whoever was whoever was doing backings for would then get off the stage. He's finished, he's done, and then they say, he's got a song he wants to do, and then I would sing that Rudor Wemari. People were like, and they loved it, and I
Who
even
produced Rudor Wemari?
TBA and Tech 5.
Shout out to TBA and
Shout out to
Tech 5.
TBA and Tech 5. Rest in peace, TBA.
Always.
Yeah. So now when people used to ask, let's say they're asking for Enemy or Maskiri, and these promoters will be like, can you also bring that other guy that sings that song? So now I got it in my dome, like, they're asking for me. So now when those guys now were coming and saying, when they're saying, I'm going to Rusapi, they want you, and I'm like, they want me. But I namare baz wangu sala menoti I 50 so because now I knew there was a demand for that guy that dances and sings that song. Right. So I started doing that. Then I thought, why don't I add another song until, promoters are snitches, like that. Exactly. They started going around and like, tweet number next week tukuda
one song.
So now I had a little bit, kakabegi kama songs.
Yeah.
So now I started singing those items until I got to producing them and making an album, which shout out to Junior Brown, which Junior Brown stole from the studio for me. He stole from the studio for me, and because I didn't know anything about the keyboard, so I saw this guy and it was in Junior Brown's and Zingo studio.
Which studio is this, man?
But so I was like to Junior Brown, because I was a tailor as well. So and then I was this guy got into my sense to I'm this one. I have 4 songs in this computer. So if you can get me these 4 songs, knowledge,
guys.
Then Junior Brown was like, put that stuff on CD. I got my CD and I left. Wow. But then the second you got to the main road, there was Metro Studios.
Yeah.
So I thought, Metro. Then I crossed the road and they listened to it, like, this is sick. So there was Rudor Wemari, Daf Corera, Ameno. It was a big album, actually. So then just printed out the thing. It was a hit.
First project.
It was a hit album. It was not mixed or mastered. And
if the music cuts, it cuts.
And now I will say it. I don't think I've ever said it before, but if you listen to the song Daf Corera and you listen to the song Ameno starts with someone saying, same thing. So it's like a skill, but it's actually the guy that was recording and he's asking, should I sing the same thing? That was Kev. He's asking the producer, same thing. The producer's like, same thing.
And I'm going to
la, 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 la. So it wasn't mixed or edited, and if you listen to Daf Corera, it's the same thing. So it was just raw stuff, getting us to the point that, if something is good, like you said, Samson, you don't need to beef with anyone. I don't think it's like that. Imagine if I dissed Tuku. So that's what you're just doing to your craft. Disaster. Anima fans age gojo kana 200,000. Wakuvenga on 200,000. I guess what you just need. Look at that nigga Takura, Ana Yuzi, Gary. Just do your good song. people will listen to what you got. Yeah, the numbers will add up, man.
Because you've always been a numbers guy.
We've got comedians with bigger numbers than rappers. I mean,
what the fuck is up with that?
And these comedians are not even comedians. I mean, tell me one joke they've made. It's just people doing
a joke adverts, that sticks, right?
Adverts and skits. We don't. Personally, I'll say we don't have comedians. Because I'll even ask you, what joke have you heard from the comedians?
I'm going to start with my video by YouTube.
But those guys, they have bigger numbers than musicians, which is sad because the musicians are not doing what they wanted, what they have to do. They listen to the fans so much because the fans are trying to form Voltron, make an artist that they want. But the problem is you might listen to the wrong set of fans. And then you make a song according to that wrong set of fans.
And I think it starts with the MC confidence. If you're not that confident, you're doubting yourself and you're doubting your works, you would say, your first works were not mixed and mastered, but your confidence saying, I've been performing in front of people. I think I can sing. Give me the mic. Who does that? But confidence.
Rappers nowadays.
Una metro apa uvanda kutenda nayo rappers
people these days they don't even understand the hustle and how it works, right? Some of these cases just think Junior Brown showed up and he was like Tata happy or pure my drinks nastana but she
and drinks nastana
but anyway, you see, look, from him ripping that CD for me and giving it to me. Right, there was another album which Dr. Clarence did with the Team Hombe and what.
That was an amazing.
And then after that album, I think then Junior Brown was producing, and on all those albums, I used to.
Brown's got a good ear for hip hop music.
I used to give Junior Brown a track on all my albums, like number 5, he would do a freestyle.
Yeah, and the freestyle
on all my albums, and he'd be there. He was just in circulation, and I don't think he's mentioned this before, but when they did that 10 Diamond song, the chorus actually came from Tazwera Cash. It came from Shastro's song, the guy that did "Yo, my sweet, sweet love." Shastro's song that said, "Ndaisa 5 liters motor emfesi wangu." Sa kwese kwa arikuenda chi ndenditorimo saka chi piwa ema drinks asikana chi zvekudento zozvona mangwana because japsirerane chi rane peturo andiruona. So that who came from there. So
Revelation, RedNationLive.
I was like, yeah, my nigga. The stuff was going ahead, and then you find these fans, then they jump, they come back. I want to bet on a Junior Brown. I want to bet on a GZE. I want to bet on a XQ. But you don't know the struggle that's behind the scenes. You don't know that when Stana sang Isusu Tisuti Mombe. Maybe I was with my skiri, and then we saw some girl walking by and like, I still Timombe. They're like, oh,
that's a hit record.
You see, they don't know. But what I'm trying to say right now is that now artists are influenced by what the fans say, and this is just Zimbabwe.
Oh boy.
This is Zimbabwe, right?
Oh boy.
Artists do not care. An artist will get 100 comments from people saying, "Song yakapenga, song yakapenga, song yakapenga, song yakapenga." Then there's just that one girl, then the artist will concentrate on that one guy that said kuti song yako yakadhakwa. Now what he then does, his next post is, "My haters him not jairira akutotuka." Right. So now when you post that, but you have 100 people that said song yako yakapenga, so vanhu urikutuka the 100 people, usikutuka the one person.
Knowledge, guys.
So now people don't know what am I doing wrong? You're concentrating on the wrong things. Christmas.
What's your favorite social network? Is it Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what? Not you big on social network. Ndimana wasingakwate live munoenda live munotonga mutoshita zviri reality TV yako yaMzimbabwe.
My favorite social network, I think.
Follow this guy, guys.
It's not
MTV,
made
whatever
yet.
VHS,
It's not made yet. I think they must call
Don't
it.
call him most followers.
They must call it ex-girlfriend. It's not made yet.
Call him most followers. Facebook.
The most followers on Instagram.
Instagram.
Actually.
Yeah.
Instagram. But now I've recently been trying to concentrate on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about the middle class.
Exactly.
Because I know those are the people. You will never find someone from Bordeaux that's up there that's calling, hello, is that Radio 3? Can I please see Chichi? You won't find them from there.
That's one other gift that you got. You're blessed with, like, you drip swag. You act like, you look like a nigga from Bordeaux, Akakura, akaenda ku Georges, akaenda kuma Menu Chichi.
But they won't support you.
Your music, it's so grounded, it's so Glenora. You've never shied away from Glenora.
The thing is,
remember, no ghetto. I'm doing big things and I dress
Zimbabwe,
good than these other motherfuckers.
Zimbabwe in whole.
Yeah.
People will not admit to this, but Zimbabwe in whole is a big ghetto. Do chokwadi.
Yeah.
Tatsingagari kusaidu nana Borodo, Avondo, whatever, Mount Pleasant. Tese tatru ghetto. But takatozobaya ikoko after tatora nyika. Saka ma ghetto youths akaita se akavaya kusaidu.
Yeah.
On. So now the thing is, they try and put up this persona yekuti is takaipa is one. So you find cats like Killer T, they will play all that side because Zimbabwe is a big ghetto. But now when it comes to hip hop, right, vakuda kuchita masalad are extra, such that ukafamba kana pa village pa same level, you will not find someone screaming, "Oh my God, it's Tana!" But ukafamba areas, he this Tana go, "No, you was Tana esi."
But why is that? You're seeing where rappers get most response from the ghetto, but akuna mashows hip hop. Ansanda Monzwan 10 Diamond and show hip hop. Ansanda Monzwan Simba takes that up. You are the only rapper wandunzi madirirano. Bava boys this is na bazooka na chi ozuna stand varipo chaunga chacha.
No,
why is that? Why are we doing that? And my numbers are.
I might be wrong because I never lost the roots with where I'm from. That's
respect
me.
To that.
I respect the fact that Zimbabwe yakavhurwa na Bob Marley.
No, to rock as well.
And then
yeah.
Zimbabwe yakavhurwa na Bob Marley 1980. Just by that,
yeah.
Zimbabwe is a dancehall country.
It is a reggae nation. It's a Rasta nation.
It's a Rasta nation. Tikadakuramba say Bob Marley came and we freed this country.
This is what I always tell people. To profit to tell me I got liberate Zimbabwe.
So when I do hip hop, right? So it's more. I don't know if you know that type of artist, you gotta get back to the roots. And if you want to say you want to get back to the roots of our hip hop, our Zimbabwean story, you're gonna fall into that dancehall era.
Yeah,
you're not gonna follow on some Sekuru from the 1960s with the bandana. It's not happening.
No.
You will fall into Gregory Isaacs, Peter Tosh, Mtabaruka, and what.
Yeah.
So the second you're in there, you're not dancehall. You're true to yourself, which is being hip hop.
Exactly.
So if you want me to be true to myself, and myself is, like I said before, I used to see my uncles by Chekwalon, speaker yainamirirwa pa window, and panze, it will be dub music playing. Shaba! Gigi. So as much as I was a rapper and I wanted rich salad, but if you ask me to go to my roots, I'm gonna fall on that Rasta.
Wakatangojizira salad coupe. Was it a magazine, TV? Where did you get your hip hop from?
I'm really trying to know, but Chandruza a cassette here. I wear blue and green. I have Zambia. So it's a Tupac. But it was just amazing. Can all meet up on a dear mama? So quite double my cassette hobo.
Yeah.
Because my salad. And masala taiburi samari.
Exactly.
And dancehall why daba. Dancehall why daba but TDK 95.
But original cassette dancehall.
But why original fake cassette hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop.
Je white, je blue, je chichi. That's how even up to now you find good when we dance or get a song and it's about WhatsApp. but we hip hop agadzira masina ake umbati available on iTunes and one. So
Audio Mac.
Audio Mac. So it's all about knowing, which is very sad. The cats today, the second they try and trace, like I said, do not ignore your history.
Exactly.
The second they try and trace where this came from,
there's nothing new.
We have cats that are pouring so much money, and they've played on a whole lot of platforms. But I'm sure even about now, and I'm not even gonna lie. Let me give you an example. We have T-Gons. They approached me. It's like, yeah. My records in that SO and Arun Kito say, Bakar school, yeah. And runs is one no badara my records either. One on some roots.
Exactly.
And I'm direct into watching the Mari. Because a fan on a father, mirror of poor Marinam Dara. Some Darata Buddhist Mari, which wasn't Tinga, and E. Patches one of Mara Funga Air Force. And Ruana. Which was one of Mari without also artist Ningi. Ashbude. But now, personally, I start from the roots. Mdaraka Square Juguri, song, Aruba is out but is what No, I'm not saying this is what's supposed to happen. This is how I picture it. He's playing that song. Your mother is playing that song. Because your mother and your father love me. It's a true story, man. Because your mother and your father love me.
Yeah.
When you see me at the mall, you see me in the street. Oh, I was telling them, already, now I have this is the longest it's been. Is this the longest it's been? But I was just saying, the ripple effect. Your mother and father like me. And because of that, now homie Johns now likes me. Because Johns likes me now. My boyfriend plays your music all the time, really. I said that. So I kind of have everybody.
Okay.
That's how I try and do things.
Yeah, you've got everybody.
That's how I try and do things. But
tell me about your most memorable performance.
Most.
Was it in Zimbabwe? Was it in Nyakadech? Australia?
It's crazy. But
your world travel.
You see, but now it's crazy. But my most memorable was when I had to perform the sound system. What's after? There's a 10. Mvuma. Yes. I went to Mvuma. Right, and this one show, I think there's only 2 chicks in the crowd. Right, I'm trying to have you get. There's only 2 chicks in the crowd, and the sound system was fucked.
How did you handle that?
Right, this out of experience, I had to listen to what was going on. Like
you didn't complain, you
can't complain and leave because trust me,
notes.
No die. Knowledge,
guys.
So what I did, it's like I was performing to a snare. So what I would do is I'd try and listen to one element of the beat.
Yeah.
Right. Am I
following
the 808 or I'm following the snare or what? But then if the sound system is messed up, probably the only thing you have is Twitter. So from the Twitter, you probably get a snare.
Right.
So now I note, okay, I'm performing this song. So I'm performing for the people. I'm acting like I'm looking at the people, but what I'm dealing with is the speaker. There was a whole lot of speakers, but there was no sound coming out. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And everyone was now on stage, so they were all around me. Yeah. Then I couldn't breathe, right? Because there's no air and everything, and I'm trying to please everybody. Then I did my performance. They were happy. But now they didn't want me to leave. Yeah. They wanted me to keep singing. So the only plan was like, I had to tune with, okay, as our boys down, kuchichi, kuno kuchi. And ngango uya kuno kuno nashtonge ndinda kapenga kuno kuchichi. Janani wakaipa noroa mangoma kuno kuchichi. So Nikki, a couple of guys come chichi. So I go to my producer, my teacher, and I tell him, "One shades of an abandon." So choose them face wavari
Knowledge.
auye nemaredeem andironzi auye nemaredeem chichi iwo ridza one chete ndikora ndina Mount Zion panapa chichi munomuketa ka Mount Zion chichi sakuro redeem anenge akapenga tata murecorder chichi anozouya kuharare
cash.
redeem raiswa so now my producer arutana nefese onga ndina maredeem iwo nemaredeem here maredeem ndinawo saka chiuya panyanga iyo chichi amfese mboya so you know home love and trust me peace watendedzwa nevanhu hausina mwoyo wekufema mwe munhu ari kuuya uri pakati pekuperforma selfie chichi maruwa ndara uri kurovere so it was just crazy papa singabvike you know. So now they have their cat singing. Ndiakapenga, arujambisa changa. So you just move back and be chan and what I'm saying. Cut back. Start a motor. This is not me. You don't leave the stage. Uromoza wangu ita yese rufana kuitika. Start a motor. So you stood there. Come on, diana viper. I'm doing all that. Everything is shakarongeka. Producer nga paya so I'm motor manch. So and then one kid just shouted, Standard dog teaser. Papa, yeah. Skonzo, how yende. Ndikata boys ngenda kubuka nda uyachi. Ndaya kuno uchi abandakona magunza atomira atohobo wana. Parapa mawani runza chichi. Ayo chichi. You know me mtaradziva chi nane bhodhoro rangu ndikati aiwa nditori panapa boy dzangu hapana kwandiri kuenda pa budisa makapu tikutoro kaka wangu une chibhodhoro here chikanzi chibhodhoro ndinayo chichi ndoridza kati ridza iyoyo hatisati tadhakwa chichi right mpesa wewe chimborova chichi rimwe ridhimu yadzokera kumashure baba ndakabuda ndichita kukambairo rezo ndazongozwa nzi vanhu vakasara vakanakizwa but I won't forget that boys ndakabuda ndichikambera everyone was happy but they were so happy they didn't want me to leave. Respect. That's the thing, not that the show was bad or anything but I don't know how I managed to do that but I was in Mvurwi and it was just Mvuma and it was just magunzi shete runzi and two I know there were two because when I asked for a girl to come ndoma sina wangu wanisetera kuti ndizorohwa musoro vazoposta caution but anyway I remember that. I think that's the show. I'm not even going to mention it. I'm all the perfect shows. I can't mention them because they weren't.
Did you know when you started doing hip hop? Why is you're going to be this big? I'm going to end. I'm going to push it time.